So on this bat you can see it says rejects from the bat factory. That's all been wood burned onto the piece before it was finished. And this is a wood burner over here, and this has a tip that gets very hot. I'll just plug that in to let it get to heat it up. But before I start wood burning, I have to make sure that I lay it out correctly. So I do that freehand on the wood. So I'm just drawing two curving sort of lines here, and then I want to have these are sort of the outlines of each of the letters. And then I'll start sketching out the R for reject and the E, J, E, C. So I would, lay this out actually pretty neatly before I got started. I'm just doing a sample here, but just to give you an idea, there's no sort of magic. And if I don't do this, I've done this in the past where I just kind of do a little bit of layout but don't spell everything out. Sometimes I've wood burned misspellings, which is a problem. So we're just checking the temperature here. So this is going to heat up and make burn marks. So then I'll go to the wood and very carefully curve this line. So I'm actually burning into the wood. This wood would have been sanded a little bit more before I got started in this part of it. And my guidelines are helpful to figure out the boundaries of the letter. Oops. See? Make mistakes. And now I'm curving it around. You see I have to move my whole hand around. It's not like drawing with a pencil. This is a knife, so you have to sort of follow the blade around. And this comes down to here. And what I'm burning in now are the very ends of the letter, and these are called serifs. Sort of finishes off the shape. Looks a little bit cleaner. That's what I have up here too. See how it extends out beyond. And then the letter is kind of thin, so I might go in and put another, make it a little bit thicker, second line, maybe even a third line to thicken that line up a little bit. And in here the same thing. In a production setup for baseball bats, they'd have a big brand. They'd actually brand the bat, heat it up really hot and just brand it. But these are more individual, and I'm doing one at a time. And then after I finish burning, I would sand it lightly and then wire brush it to get all the burn marks or any of the sawdust in any of the grooves out before putting a finish on it. So that's how the letters come out.